Now, listening clearly to the president, I think he made a very instructive statement. And what he said clearly was that the survey had disclosed that about 60,000 high net worth professionals were caught in the bracket of not fully complying with their tax obligations. And it involved the creme de la creme in the Ghanaian society. And he named them: lawyers, doctors, architects, accountants, surveyors, management consultants. So it is not only the lawyers per se who are avoiding or evading taxes. It's a broad spectrum of professionals who are involved in this exercise. So my point will be that how do we tackle this issue holistically and not narrow down to lawyers alone? Because we are not the only ones who have been found wanting. Now, Ofosu gave the broad outline. There are so many categories of lawyers who are practicing. We have companies which are unlimited. We have limited liability companies. We have partnerships. And we have lawyers who practice without any known regularized structure. You know what I'm talking about. So the emphasis, I believe, should rather be laid at the doorstep of the GRA. They are the governing authority. They are the ones to make sure that people stick to their civil duties and responsibilities to pay taxes. I cannot understand why the GRA should not be able to track down the number of law firms which are operating in the country and going after the lawyers in those offices to pay taxes.
It's easy to get the list, isn't it?
Very, very easy. This time when everything, of course, through the good works of His Excellency the Vice President, almost everything in this country is being digitized. Now, if we have law firms, and the GRA can go after the law firms, there is no way any lawyer, and there is no lawyer in this country who is not earning any money. I find it very difficult to say I'm paying my lawyers salaries. But lawyers earn money. We earn a lot of money. So if the GRA is acting actively and tracking down the law firms, this issue will be abated. Because, I mean, the payment of taxes is a civic responsibility. So the GRA should be able to work on this and make sure that the firms which are registered can easily, we can go to the company office and get the list. Of course, the Bar Association has a list of laws.
That's right.
And law firms. So it's not a huge miracle. It's something that can be done. Now,
the solution suggested by the Attorney General.
Yes, the Attorney General. I don't agree fully with what my good friend Godfrey said. I mean, because there has to be legislation to that effect. There is no law now which says that the practicing license of a lawyer can only be renewed if he or she has not paid his taxes. So if that is the advice being preferred by the Attorney General, he's a leader of the bar, he knows what to do. But you cannot tie the paying of taxes to the renewal of a lawyer's license. There is no legislation to that effect. So if that's the way we want to go, we should effect the necessary legislation and make sure that this is complied with. Because the only way a lawyer has his license renewed is when there's a law of good standing and he belongs to the profession. His license automatically will be renewed. So that is the way I will look at it. And I don't think we should be condemned too much. Like Ofosu said, some of us are paying taxes through our teeth. Yeah. Some of us are paying taxes. I mean, both in the realm of our legal profession and as public servants. Of course, I hold another portfolio as a public servant, so we pay taxes whichever way. So I think it should be narrowed down to what the GRA is doing. And I know it used to be the case at first, but now most I can say most lawyers are paying taxes because we have moved from the regime where a law firm was made up of only 2-3 lawyers and then they work, everybody gets money, puts it in his pocket, and we are all practicing and living up to standards. Because even if you don't keep up those standards, the propensity for you to attract international clientele, I mean, is limited. So I think we should not be condemned.